urban gardening is a welcome addition to urban environments around the world. Rooftop planters and vertical gardens fit seamlessly into both old and new buildings, but urban gardening is taking on a whole new angle in the form of aquaponic gardening. And I'm here at the Moya restaurant at the V&A waterfront to find out more about this very interesting and unique way of making a garden. And trust me, it's impressive.
Urban agriculture is reconnecting city dwellers with nature, teaching consumers about homegrown food and offering a glimpse of a more secure and sustainable food supply. It's also greening Hong Kong, New York and Tokyo.
Jason.
Hi, how are you doing? Good, and you?
Cool, so this is quite the setup, man, impressive.
Thank you very much. We've put a lot of effort into it.
Now, aquaponics is a term I'm not too familiar with. What exactly is it?
It's a mixture of aquaculture and hydroponics. Hydroponics is growing plants in a soilless system. So we use nutrient-rich water flushing over the roots to grow the plants. And aquaculture is fish farming. So instead of using nutrients, we use fish waste to fertilize the plants.
And is it a relatively new gardening technique, or has it been around for a while?
Well, hydroponics has been around a long time, so has aquaculture. But combining them together and with the vertical farming system and bringing it into an urban environment is quite new. And urban farming is taking off around the world. People are greening spaces everywhere, and that's what we're doing here. We're greening the square and providing fresh green vegetables and plants for the restaurants.
So Jason, what exactly are we looking at here?
Here we've got a bed of lettuce, or more like a row actually. Let me explain the system to you. Basically, fish create waste, a lot of ammonia. That ammonia is taken to a biofilter. The biofilter is full of bacteria. That bacteria convert the ammonia to nitrites. The nitrites are pumped up through the system, and the plants take up the nitrites and clean the water for the fish. So if you can see here, I'll take out a plant here, and you'll see there's the root system, nice healthy white roots, and the water passes over that, and the plant sucks up the nutrients, cleaning the water for the fish.
Now this takes fresh vegetables to a whole new level.
Now, this is not fresh, this is living.
Are you limited to what you can plant in an aquaponic garden?
We can't grow root vegetables, but we can pretty much grow anything above the ground. So at the moment, I've got about 5 or 6 different varieties of lettuce, and I've got 3 or 4 different types of herbs. I've got celery over there, Swiss chard over there, and in spring, I'll grow a whole lot more varieties. I'll grow tomatoes, I'll grow chilies, I'll grow baby marrows, maybe some watermelons.
But I've noticed big fish tanks on that side. You want to take me through that?
Definitely.
The system was installed in August. It became quite the tourist attraction and grows enough to meet the restaurant's needs.
Jason, the aquaponic gardening system, how sustainable is it?
It's very sustainable. Because of its nature, it's a recirculation system. So we're not adding water, you're using the same water over and over again, so it's got very low water use. Also, because it's a vertical gardening system, it's got a very low land use as well.
And in terms of the type of fish, what do you like to use?
At the moment, I've got trout because the temperature of the water has gone down below about 18. Before that, I had tilapia in it, but you can pretty much use any fish you want. The reason we use trout and tilapia is because we can eat them. But inside, I've got some tilapia. Should we go have a look at that?
Let's take a look.
It's certainly a great talking point during meals. A similar system can be seen at the Kirstenbosch National Botanical Gardens.
So here we have the tilapia fish, which obviously means it's warm in here.
It's much warmer in here. I think the heat of the restaurant and the kitchen keeps the water up here over 18 degrees, so they love it up here.
Is it a very popular fish to keep?
Tilapia is very popular. It's known as the chicken of Africa. It's eaten a lot in Europe and America. Yeah. It's quite a mild flavored fish. The chefs like it because they can flavor it how they wish.
Take me through the system you have here. Same principle, but a little bit different setup.
Well, this is a flatbed system where the roots actually stay in water the whole time. The fish are at the bottom, the biofilters over there, when we circulate it through it. This is mint. They're all brand new mints. They were about so big last week. They've almost doubled in size in a week. It's a very fast, very efficient system.
I love the system. It works, it's self-sustaining, but what about people wanting to do something similar at their own space at home? Is there an option?
We've developed a home system. Let me go show it to you.
The home system consists of layers. The tallest has 7 and reaches 1.9 meters.
So with our partners, we've developed this. This is the Moya Urban Farm Home Unit. So basically, it's a vertical system combined with a flatbed system. So there's water in each unit. That means we can run it with a PV panel. So the PV will push the water to the top, it'll run down, and at night, there's enough water for the plants to survive.
But it works on exactly the same
It's
principle.
exactly the same principle. There's a little biofilter in each one, which to convert the fish waste to nitrites for the plants to eat.
Absolutely stunning. Jason, thank you so much,
My
man.
pleasure, man.
It's been wonderful, and it just goes to show there are many ways that you can green your space at home, no matter how big or small.